Hello, everybody. Today, I want you to be inspired, not just once, but twice. I'm going to tell you about a movie that I saw that was awesome. It's called Thelma, and I'm going to tell you about the woman who actually starred in the movie. She was the main character. It's based on a real-life story of Josh Margolin's actual grandma. And I love that he took his grandma's life and what actually occurred and made a movie about it. She was a real character, full of spunk and grit, and the storyline goes like this. She is 94 years old, and she lives in Los Angeles, and one day she got a phone call from scammers that said her grandson, was in an accident, and he needed money to get help. He was in the hospital or he'd hurt somebody or something. So of course, being a grandma that loves her grandson, she sends money through the mail to these scammers. Now, you might think the movie ends there, but that's just the beginning, because she sets out on a one-woman quest to get that money back. And I think the message is that no matter how old you are, you have courage and you have determination if you call upon those things. It's inside of you. You haven't lost it with every year older that you get. And I'm going to tell you something that just blew my mind. She was 94 when she made this movie. It was released, as I said, last year in 2024. But think about it, 94 years old, and look at her, so full of life. And she just was so charming. I can't begin to tell you. Everything about her is just really spot on. And there she is. And so she was asked for this magazine layout some questions about what it's like to be her age. She's 95 now, but she was 94 when she made the movie. And, what her philosophies are about living to be 95. And the title of it is, You Can Live Your Dreams at Any Age. And I believe she is doing that right now. Think about it, getting the lead role in a movie at 94 years old. Now, I want you to see some of the pictures of her when she was younger. I don't know, this is pretty far away, but she was a dancer all her life, and there in the 1960s there was a Broadway production called Silk Stockings, and that's her as she appeared in that musical. And this is her and her husband in 1967, and note the high hair. I had it too. And I think it's kind of funny and good to keep old pictures that you have around the house so that you can share them with other people. They can see what you were like when you were younger. Sometimes when you meet a person at a certain age, that's all you know about them. And I'm going to digress for just a minute because it kind of segues into what I'm talking about right now. But there was an episode on Schitt's Creek where the mom had some nude pictures taken of her in her younger days. She's an actress, and so when these nude pictures showed up online, she was so embarrassed. But as the plot was revealed, at the end, she came to terms with these pictures, and you know what her attitude was? I'm glad I have those. People would never know how I looked when I was young. And so I kind of think that relates to this picture right here of her, pictures that I have of me, and probably pictures you have of yourself when you were young. Don't be ashamed. Laugh about them. I mean, I've got one where I swear my hair is 6 inches above my head. Kind of like that style. And if nothing else, it's good for laughs. Your family will enjoy it. Here's some of her advice. When she was asked about grieving, her advice was keep moving forward. And I couldn't agree with that more. And I've suffered loss in my life the same way, and it was difficult. I can't begin to tell you how the days after someone you love dies, it's just such an ache in your heart. And literally, you don't want to do anything, go anywhere. I know I just broke down in the grocery store one day when I was shopping. And I was looking around, and I may start crying now. I hope I don't. But I just looked around at all the other shoppers pushing their carts through the aisles. And I thought, this is ludicrous. Why is everybody doing this? And it was as if, don't they know what has just happened to me? And of course they didn't. And I couldn't tell them. I would have seemed like a mad woman in the supermarket. But just things like that, triggers that happen to you right after someone you love dies. And her advice, and I couldn't agree with it more, keep moving forward. Your life will go on, and the person that you loved would rather have you living a full life than giving in to heartbreak. And I like some of her other advice too. Lift yourself up when you get depressed. There's a good picture of someone doing just that. She is lifting herself up. And the reason she said that is because if you're not feeling so good about yourself, and we all have those days, don't give in to it. If you're a woman, and I don't know, maybe a man, if you're into that, but put your makeup on, get dressed. That will do immense things for your attitude. And lastly, she gives some tips on exercise, what she does. She does Pilates and does some stretching every morning, which is great. And I've had to laugh at this one thing that she says. Whenever there's a stressful situation in her life, the first order of business, take a nap. I love that. Now, she says she does puzzles to de-stress. I'm not sure if that's for me, but I do like the nap idea. And lastly, she says lean into friendship. It's so important that you connect with friends as much as you can every day. Phone calls, seeing them in person. Talking with a friend can lift you up. And she's going to have another movie, which I cannot wait to see. It's already out, September 26th was when it came out in theaters. It's called Eleanor the Great. And Scarlett Johansson was the director of it. So I can't wait to see it. So now you've had examples of two inspiring women, Thelma and June. And it's almost like they're two people that share the same personality and courage and resilience. So until next time, thanks for watching. And remember, be bold, be kind, and inspire someone today.